Hi Naptime friends, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Today we're going to be doing some resin art, and I'm going to be trying the Viva Gold Crackle Paste. So today I'm going to be using this 18-inch round, and I went ahead and spray painted it gold. I'm going to give it a base layer of this ocean blue resin, or it's not ocean blue resin, it's ocean blue mica pigment powder by Artisan, and I mixed it up into my resin off camera, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it a nice base layer and let that cure. If you're new to resin and you want to see a tutorial on how to mix up your resin and your pigments, I will link one of those videos down below in the description. Be sure to check that out. I just cut it out of this video to save time. And this is the Viva Gold Crackle Paste. I picked this up from Laura's Art Corner, and as you can see, I turned this piece into a hot mess express off camera. I tried to do gold drips, and it just didn't work out. I let my resin set up for like 45 minutes after I mixed it, and then tried to do drips coming down, and you can see they all spread out and lost their shape, and it was just so ugly. So I was like, what can I do to save this piece? So I was like, I'm gonna try that Viva Gold Crackle Paste that I picked up. So I just went ahead and gave it a nice coating, made sure to get the sides too with my palette knife. And I see the little spot right here. I'm going to touch that up. And then I'm going to let this dry for 24 hours. And then I'm going to give it another resin top coat. So as you can see, it's all dry, but you can still see those drips. I was trying to get rid of those darn drips. So I'm going to give it another coat of resin. I have 8 ounces of resin mixed up right here. And I'm going to add a little bit of the Suncatcher Glitz and Glam pigment powder by Lorez. It'll give it a really nice sparkle. But the crackle paste is really, really cool. And if you guys need any resin or any pigments or alcohol inks, check out the Epoxy Resin store, and discount code NAPTIME20 will save you 20%. See, look at how pretty that sun catcher is in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on and smooth it out with my gloved hand. And I'm just going to make sure the edges and everything are all nice and covered as well. And also, I just wanted to do like a quick reminder. Always wear gloves when you're working with resin. I've seen a lot of people lately like touching resin with their bare hands. You definitely don't want to touch resin with your hands. You always want to wear nitrile gloves. And I always wear a full face respirator. Even if the resin says, you know, it's non-toxic, no VOCs, I still always wear a full face respirator just because you never know. You want to be safe than sorry, right? And I always wear long sleeves too, because I don't want to get resin on my skin. If you do get resin on your skin, you should wash it off immediately with soap and warm water. That's just, okay, so there's my little rant about safety with resin. So I just smoothed that out. As you could see, went in with my heat gun on high heat just to pop any bubbles, and I'm going to let this set up for 24 hours, and then I'll be back to do another layer. And I'm also going to check it for dust and debris with my ring light, make sure there's no dusties in there, as Laura from Laura's Art Corner would say. But check out how pretty that crackle paste is. And you can still kind of see the blue underneath the crackle paste. So you don't have to do a blue under there. You could really do whatever color you want. It's up to you. And I didn't even need to do a resin layer underneath the crackle paste. I could have just painted it and that would have been fine. So it's been 24 hours, and I'm going to add a layer of epoxy with my epoxy from the Epoxy Resin store. This is their general use epoxy. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I mixed it up for 5 minutes off camera. And the colors I'm going to be using today are the Artisan Mica Powder in Onyx, Titanium, the Lorez Glitz and Glam Powder Pigment in Stardust, and Lorez Angel White. So here is my piece. I cleaned it off with an alcohol wipe just to make sure no dust or debris got on there. And I'm going to get started. I mixed up about 8 ounces of resin for this project. I'm going to go in with a layer of clear again, and I'm still trying to cover up those drips. So what I'm going to do is just put a nice base layer of the clear down and then do my colors predominantly where the drips are. So I'm kind of going for like a negative space vibe where the drips are covered, and then the rest is just that beautiful gold Viva Crackle Paste. And Laura at Laura's Art Corner has a bunch of different colors of this Crackle Paste too. I really want to get the silver next and try that one out. I think that one would be really pretty. So that's the onyx mica powder by Artisan, and then the titanium. And then I'm going to go in with the stardust. That color, you guys, is so pretty. This one's the angel white. But if you like the glittery type art like I do, definitely try the Stardust powder by Lorez. It's gorgeous. And Laura at Laura's Art Corner sells that too. All the glitz and glam pigments are really sparkly and beautiful. Just you'll love whatever color you get. There's a lot of different choices. So I'll link Laura's store down below in the description if you want to check it out and go shopping on her website. She has so much cool stuff. And glitter too. So many pretty glitters. So off camera, I let this set up for about 40 minutes, and then I'm going to go in and do some finger swipes. And I'm just trying to blend the colors together, but not have it, be taken over the entire piece. Like I said, I wanted to have that negative space up there. So I'm just going to go in and pick up some of the onyx that dripped off onto my wax paper and just do some finger swipes. And then see what I can come up with design-wise, composition-wise. So here's a little sneak peek of how it turned out, and I'm going to show you how I put these rhinestones on the piece here. So I got these off Amazon. There's clear and then like the Aurora Borealis color. They're really pretty. And it comes with a little stylus to attach them. You'll need E6000 glue and a toothpick. So to attach the rhinestones, what I did is I just grab a little bit of glue, put it on my piece. This is the part that you use to pick up the rhinestone, and then this is the part you use to hold it down for 10 seconds. The little rubber part picks up the rhinestone like so. You just place it on your glue, and then flip your little stylus pen over and hold it down for 10 seconds. So I did that. I swear there was like 200 rhinestones I put on this piece, but I really love how it turned out. What do you guys think? It's so sparkly and pretty. And a fun fact is I love to do projects like this, like where I just sit and hand glue rhinestones, or just like busy work, I guess you could call it. Stuff that people don't like to do. I usually love doing that type of stuff. But look at that gold crackle paste. It is so pretty too. It's a really nice bright gold color. And that angel white is so soft and wispy in there. It's a really nice pigment too. It's an epoxy paste. But see, a fun lesson I learned is my piece wasn't level. And I was actually holding up my board on something that I don't usually hold it up with. And I thought, oh, it'll be level. I didn't double check it before I started. And remember how I wanted negative space? Nope, that didn't happen. But it ended up working out good because it still turned out. So always make sure your piece is level before you start working. But look at, it's got so much depth, this piece, you guys. It's so hard to capture it on camera, but it's really awesome in person. And I just love these rhinestones. Like I said, I got them off Amazon. I'll link them down below if you guys want to get them. I think it was like $10 for a whole bunch of them, so not too expensive at all. But what do you guys think about this one? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you liked it, and if you did, go ahead and leave me a like. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and all the materials will be linked down below in the description for everything that I used, and links if you guys want to get some to try. And if you need any resin, check out the Epoxy Resin store. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.